Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie. Welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Okay, I would like to explain that this week is going to be odd. I will not be home in order to record. So, I am going to pre-record. I'm not going to do 5 videos this week because things are crazy. But I'm going to pre-record 3 videos. This one will be going up today, Saturday. I will have a stitch pattern, tutorial, whatever you want to call it, for Monday. Okay. And then you will see me in the same clothes Wednesday for Val's Picks. Okay, because like I said, they're all going to be pre-recorded right now. That way I'll have them and I won't have to take camera equipment with me when I leave. It's going to be hard enough taking everything I need with me. But this way, me and my husband do not have to be separated for a week while the vehicle is in the shop. Yeah. Okay, what I have for you today. I have had people ask me about the lapgans that me and a few other people are making. And I would like to show them what I have made. I can't show the ones that others have made because I do not have them right now. But I have 5 finished and I'm working on the 6th one. Y'all ready? Okay, this is a really big one. I had an extreme amount of this number 5 chunky yarn, and I didn't want it. I didn't have no use for it, and I figured, okay, I'll throw it together into a lapgan. So I did. But it's extremely large because I had a lot of this yarn. Okay. Sorry, tearing stuff up. I have it doubled. So it's quite big. It's doubled. Okay. It starts with this luscious dark green. Okay. And it goes that far with the dark green. And this one, all I did was rows of double crochet, but I did it in back loop only. Other than the ends. The beginning and, the first and last double crochet on every single row, I did both loops. Other than that, I did back loop. Okay, that's the dark green. And then I had a lot more of this light green, so I did an even wider stripe of the light green. And then I had the same amount of this tan as the dark green, so I finished it off with that. Okay, so that's one of them. Now, let me see if I can't get something done with this monstrosity to put it to the side. Yeah, I didn't think about this part. Putting it away after I show it. Okay. We're just going to pile them up in the box right here behind me until the video's over. And then I'll do something with them. Okay. This is number 2. And I don't even know how I've got this thing folded. Oh, I've got it folded long ways. Okay. This one is done in just regular V-stitches. And it's all just the same color all the way. Now, we're doing these approximately 3 foot by 4 foot. Because that's what the internet said the perfect lapgan size is. Okay. There's number 2. Okay, move that bag. And let me get this bag. Okay, this is number 3, and I'm sure y'all seen this one because I did a video on it. That's how it goes. Okay, it is the rosebuds. I've got it folded that way and folded this way, and anyway, it looks like little roses all down the blanket, or lapgan. My daughter picks on me about that. She said, okay, if it's crochet, it's an afghan. And I'm like, yeah, not a blanket, right? She said, okay, why is it called a temperature blanket if it's crochet and it's an afghan? Well, I don't know. She's like, well, then they're just a blanket. No, they're an afghan. We go back and forth. She's crazy. This is number 3. And like I said with the other one, I've got it folded in half that way and folded in half that way. And anyway, and this one is done with a very fuzzy yarn that I did the video on showing how to pull it out without it getting tangled on itself and having to cut it. Yeah, this is what I made with that. And it is done just in corner to corner. Okay. On to the next one. This one. This one is done with all Caron. Yeah. I had a Caron 1 pound of this. I call it light teal. I don't know. And I had several of this, which is Caron, I think it's gossamer. But anyway, so this one, I decided to do granny squares. And what I did was I had less of the blue, teal, aqua, whatever you want to call it. I had less of it. So I did traditional granny squares, 12 inch by 12 inch, with this one. And with the gossamer, because I had multiple skeins of it, I did solid granny squares. Okay. And then I just sewed them together, staggering them 12 squares, 3 across, 4 down. Simple lapgan. But I think it turned out beautiful. This design was actually TT's idea. Okay. Now on to the one. I can't believe I just showed five lapgans that quick. It took a lot longer to make them. But that's what I've been working on for a couple of weeks. Okay, now, get that yarn out of the way, because that is not part of this lapgan. Okay, this is the one that I'm working on right now. I had multiple skeins of this. It's 2 strands of red, 2 strands of blue, and they're twisted. I do not know what the name of this yarn is because I got it like this in 1 pound packs. But let me open this sucker up and let you see it. And that's what I've got so far. I had 10 skeins of this, so I decided, okay, lapgan. I think it's going to take 5 skeins for this one. And then I'll use the other 5 skeins with a different yarn, maybe a blue and a red, and work it in to another lapgan. But all this is just regular double crochets. I did 5 rows. And then what I like to call is the lattice stitch. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I like to call it. What you do with that stitch is you do a double crochet, and then you chain 1, you skip a stitch and do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, all the way across 1 row. So that is what I've been working on. I have other squares that I've been working on for another granny square lapgan. I think this one I'm doing just all in traditional granny squares, and it's just going to be multiple colors. I think I have 7 or 8 of those squares finished, and I'll just sew them together, probably with a white, and then put like a white border up around it, considering that all of them are different colors. Yeah, that's all I've been doing. So my granddaughter decided that she wanted to make some jewelry, so she made a ring and a bracelet, and I have those here on my desk. I was letting her play with my beads and stuff for my my stitch markers. My husband's been off work for a week, so actually 9 days straight. So we've just been hanging out. I've been crocheting. We've been binge watching a series my husband was obsessed with, and he's got like all 15 seasons of it on DVD, and we've been binge watching it. Nothing out of the ordinary, just hanging out. Okay, yep, that's going to be all for today. And I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yard Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. I really do. Y'all have been extremely supportive of me. Um, Without y'all, there is no reason for me to even be here. I'd just be talking to the wind. But no, y'all my friends. Y'all are my yarny friends. And I truly value that. Um, one piece of extremely, extremely bad news. Um, Remember I said that I needed prayers for one of my dear friends, pastor, who had a rare cancer. Well, he didn't make it. He passed away this past Sunday, I believe it was. And I would just like to ask for prayers of comfort for family, friends, and his congregation. Um, it's it's never easy to lose someone, but to lose someone like that, a man of God. um, I'm just asking for prayers of comfort to let the Lord's healing hands touch these people that knew him, and yeah, put a little bit of ease in their heart, maybe. All right, that's going to be all for today. So, oh, do something nice for someone, even if it's just a smile. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up no longer. Y'all get your crochet on. Bye, y'all.